Roosevelt dimes might seem ordinary, but some of them are anything but. Join us as we uncover the rarest and most valuable dimes that could make you rich. Watch till the end to find out which ones are worth a fortune. You might just have one in your collection. The world of coin collecting is a realm where even the most common coins can hold great surprises. Often, it's not the large, rare coins that capture the most attention, but rather the small, seemingly ordinary ones that, through their design, minting conditions, or rare errors, carry hidden value. Take the 2004 USA 1 dime P coin, for example. At first glance, it might seem like just another dime, part of the long-established Roosevelt series that has been circulating for decades. Yet, as we dive into the history and details of this particular coin, it becomes clear that it's not just a simple 5-cent piece. There's much more to this coin than meets the eye, and it could be worth far more than you'd expect. The Roosevelt dime, named after President Franklin D. Roosevelt, has been a part of the United States Mint's offering since 1946. Designed by artist John R. Sinek, the coin was introduced as a tribute to Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. It also commemorates his role in the March of Dimes, a public health campaign aimed at combating polio, a disease that Roosevelt himself battled throughout his life. The design itself is simple yet powerful. On the obverse side, we find the profile of Roosevelt, while the reverse features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. Despite being produced in vast numbers, especially in the years following its introduction, the Roosevelt dime has retained a significant place in American numismatic history. The 2004 P. Roosevelt dime was part of an annual minting effort that saw over 1.3 billion dimes produced, making it, on the surface, a coin of little rarity. Most of these dimes circulated as expected, through vending machines, as pocket change, or in everyday purchases. The sheer volume of dimes produced in 2004 might suggest that it's not particularly special or valuable, yet certain factors can elevate some coins to a status far beyond their initial value. Condition is one of the most crucial factors in determining a coin's value. In general, the better the condition of a coin, the more it is worth to collectors. The 2004 P. Roosevelt dime, though widely produced, is not immune to the effects of time and circulation. Most coins that go into general circulation inevitably suffer wear and tear. Coins that are scratched, scuffed, or dented are much more common than those in mint condition. However, the most valuable 2004 dimes are those that have been kept in pristine condition, free from damage and wear. Coins that grade highly, particularly those that are graded MS 67 or higher, are highly sought after by numismatists, as they are rare compared to the typical circulation piece. Beyond just condition, there is another compelling reason the 2004 P dime has gained value in recent years: minting errors. During the manufacturing process, coins are sometimes struck incorrectly, leading to unique and rare errors that can make a coin significantly more valuable. The 2004 P dime is no exception. A few of these coins were struck off-center, or with doubling in the design elements, creating errors that collectors have come to cherish. Such errors can occur when the coin die misaligns during the striking process, resulting in a coin that is not only different but also highly collectible. These error coins, while few and far between, are much more valuable than their correctly struck counterparts, often fetching hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction point. One of the most notable error coins from the 2004 P series involved an off-center strike, where the design on the dime was misaligned. This anomaly made the coin an instant collectible, and as a result, it was sold at auction for over $1,200, a far cry from its face value of just 10 cents. It's this combination of rarity, condition, and unique minting errors that makes the 2004 P dime such a desirable coin to collectors. Another factor contributing to the value of the 2004 P dime is the historical significance of the Roosevelt series itself. The Roosevelt dime has been a stable part of American currency for over 70 years, and each year's minting of the coin carries with it the history of the nation. The dimes from 2004 are no different. They were produced during a time when the United States was experiencing rapid technological advancements, ongoing conflicts abroad, and significant political and social changes. A coin from this era not only reflects the state of the economy and culture at the time but also carries with it the story of an entire nation. So, what makes the 2004 P. Roosevelt dime stand out from the rest? It's more than just its design or its mint year, it's about the condition, the potential for rare minting errors, and the connection it holds to American history. For collectors, finding a high-quality 2004 P dime, especially one with an error or in mint condition, is a rare and exciting opportunity. These coins are more than just pocket change, they are pieces of history, bearing not only the face of Roosevelt but also the marks of time and the unique quirks of coin production that if you come across a 2004 P Roosevelt dime in your change, it might seem like nothing more than 10 cents. But stop and take a closer look, there could be something more to it. It could be a well-preserved example that is worth far more than you think. Or perhaps it has a minting error that makes it rare and highly collectible. In some cases, the value of a 2004 P dime can reach impressive heights. In fact, certain 2004 P dimes have reached a staggering value of $31000 in the rarest of circumstances, especially if they are in uncirculated, flawless condition or feature a unique error that makes them stand out in the numismatic world. What may seem like a small, everyday coin could actually be worth an astonishing amount of money, depending on its quality and rarity. The 1998 USA 1 dime D coin might seem like just another dime at first glance, but don't let its modest appearance fool you. Beneath the surface lies a coin that carries significant potential for collectors and investors alike. Struck at the Denver Mint, this dime is part of the long-standing Roosevelt series, which has graced U.S. currency since 1946. However, while most of these dimes are seen as simple, everyday coins, certain examples of the 1998 D dime are highly valuable, and finding one in exceptional condition or with a unique error can make it worth far more than its face value of 10 cents. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away earlier that year. Roosevelt, known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, had a profound impact on American history. His connection to the March of Dimes charity campaign to combat polio made him an ideal choice for the coin's design. Artist John R. Sinek created a portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, while the reverse showcases a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbols of peace and strength. Since its debut, the Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American coinage, produced in billions of examples each year. When the 1998 D dime was minted, it was part of an annual production run that saw over 1 billion dimes produced at the Denver Mint. While these coins flooded the nation as everyday change, a select few have stood out over time due to their rarity, condition, or potential minting errors. The 1998 D dime is no different in this regard, and it's important to understand that the value of a coin isn't determined solely by its mintage year or basic design. Instead, it's the condition, rarity, and any potential flaws that can make a particular example worth far more than its face value. The first factor that contributes to the potential value of the 1998 D dime is its condition. Like any coin, those that have been well preserved are much more valuable than those that have been circulated extensively. Dimes that have been kept in mint condition, free from scratches, stains, or other signs of wear, are considered much more desirable. Coins with high grades, such as those graded MS 67 or higher, tend to command premium prices in the collector's market. The sheer number of 1,998 dimes that were produced and circulated means that high-quality examples are relatively scarce, making them even more sought after by collectors. Beyond condition, minting errors also play a huge role in the value of a coin. During the production process, mistakes can happen. These errors, whether due to misaligned dies, double strikes, or other irregularities, can transform an otherwise ordinary coin into something highly valuable. Error coins are rare and coveted by numismatists, as they offer a glimpse into the coin production process and are unique artifacts in the world of coin collecting. The 1998 D dime is no stranger to minting errors. Some of these coins were struck off-center, while others exhibited doubling in the design elements. These minting errors make the coins much more valuable and much more desirable to collectors who are on the lookout for rare pieces. For example, a 1998 D dime with an off-center strike or noticeable die doubling can be worth far more than its regular counterparts. Such examples have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. The 1998 D dime also holds value because of its place in the long history of the Roosevelt series. While the design itself has remained largely unchanged for decades, the continued production of the dime throughout different periods in American history gives it a timeless appeal. Coins from certain years, like the 1998 D dime, carry with them a unique historical context. The year 1998, for instance, was marked by economic growth, technological advancements, and a changing political landscape in the United States. These dimes serve as a snapshot of the time and are an important part of the broader numismatic story. So, what is it that truly makes the 1998 D dime stand out among the billions of dimes produced each year? It's the combination of rarity, pristine condition, and the potential for minting errors that sets this coin apart. While most 1998 dimes are worth only their face value, a high-grade specimen or one with a minting error can fetch significantly more in the right market. The value of the 1998 D dime can vary depending on factors such as condition and rarity, but some examples have achieved remarkable prices at auction. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch thousands of dollars, while those with rare minting errors can reach even higher amounts. The most valuable examples of the 1998 D dime have sold for as much as $55,000, proving that even a seemingly ordinary dime can turn out to be a valuable collector's item when the right circumstances align. If you happen to come across a 1998 D dime, take a moment to examine it carefully. While most dimes may appear to be worth just 10 cents, certain examples can hold incredible value. Whether it's the coin's mint condition, a rare minting error, or its historical significance, the 1998 D dime could be a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. For those who know what to look for, this dime offers an exciting opportunity to uncover a truly valuable piece of American history. The 1993 USA 1 dime P coin might appear to be a standard, everyday coin to the casual observer, but for those who truly understand the world of coin collecting, it represents much more than its simple face value of 10 cents. This small but significant piece of American currency is part of the iconic Roosevelt dime series, which has been a mainstay of U.S. coins for decades. While most of the 1993 dimes produced are worth only a fraction of their potential, certain examples have become highly sought after by collectors due to their rarity, condition, and historical significance. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away the previous year. Roosevelt was known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, and he had a significant impact on the development of the modern welfare state. Roosevelt's connection to the March of Dimes, a charity campaign to combat polio, made him a fitting figure for the dime's design. Artist John R. Sinek, who was also the U.S. Mint's chief engraver at the time, created the iconic portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, while the reverse features a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbols of peace and strength. The 1993 dime, marked with the P Mint mark, indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the primary U.S. Mint facilities responsible for producing circulating coinage. The year 1993 saw a standard production of dimes to meet the everyday demand for coins in circulation, but unlike the billions of other dimes minted that year, some 1993 dimes stand out due to their extraordinary characteristics. It's these unique features, such as minting errors or exceptional quality, that make certain examples of the 1993 D dime much more valuable than others. Most of the 1993 dimes were produced in large quantities, and the majority of them circulated as everyday currency, accumulating wear and tear. This means that examples found in circulation typically show signs of damage or deterioration. However, coins that have been preserved in mint condition, free from scratches, dings, discoloration, or other forms of damage, are much more desirable to collectors. In fact, the value of a 1993 dime increases significantly if it has been graded as mint state or has received a high-grade designation such as MS 67 or above. These high-quality coins are rare and can command impressive prices in the marketplace. While the overall production of the 1993 dime was large, certain minting errors have made specific examples of this coin highly valuable. During the minting process, errors can occur, resulting in coins with unique features that set them apart from the rest. For example, a misaligned die can cause the design to be struck off-center, or a double strike might result in a coin with two impressions of the same design. Other possible errors include die cracks or chips, which can further enhance the rarity and desirability of a coin. One of the most sought-after features in error coins is the double die effect, where the coin appears to have been struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling of the design. Some 1993 D dimes have been found with these types of minting errors, making them highly desirable to collectors. The appeal of such coins lies in their uniqueness, as each error coin represents an anomaly in the production process. These errors are rare, and the more pronounced and noticeable the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. Another factor contributing to the value of the 1993 dime is its place in the broader context of American numismatics. The Roosevelt dime is one of the most enduring and widely circulated coins in the country. As a result, collectors are always on the lookout for dimes from various years, and those from particular years may hold special appeal due to specific trends or historical events surrounding them. For example, 1993 was a year of significant political and cultural change in the United States, with Bill Clinton assuming the presidency and the country transitioning into a new era. These historical moments can add an extra layer of significance to a coin, making it more valuable to collectors who are passionate about both the history and the numismatics of the period. Now, you may be wondering, what makes the 1993 P dime particularly special and valuable? The answer lies in its rare condition, potential minting errors, and unique historical context. While most of these coins are not worth more than their face value of 10 cents, certain pristine examples or error coins can be worth thousands of dollars. In fact, some of the most valuable 1993 dimes have sold for amounts well above what most people would ever expect. It is not uncommon for a high-grade, error-free 1993 P dime to be worth $5,000 or more, depending on its condition, but for those truly exceptional examples, ones that exhibit unique errors or flaws, the price can go much higher. Some 1993 P dimes have fetched staggering amounts, with rare error coins reaching as much as $$99,000 at auction. This is a reflection of the coin's rarity and desirability, particularly for collectors seeking the best and most unique pieces for their collections. The numismatic world has long been fascinated by the potential value of coins that may seem unremarkable at first glance. For many collectors, the excitement of discovering a rare or valuable coin lies in the thrill of the hunt. Whether it's a coin found in pocket change, at a coin shop, or at an estate sale, the discovery of a rare example can be exhilarating, especially when that coin turns out to be worth far more than anticipated. For those with an eye for detail, the 1993 dime represents an exciting opportunity to own a piece of American history that may hold much more value than its face value would suggest. Whether it's due to a rare minting error, exceptional preservation, or simply the historical significance of the year, the 1993 P dime stands as a reminder that even the most seemingly common coins can hold hidden treasures. Next time you come across a 1993 P dime, take a closer look. With the right condition and potential minting errors, you might be holding a coin worth far more than just 10 cents. Now we are moving to the most valuable and rare one-dime coin, the 1985 USA one-dime D coin. At first glance, it may look like just another dime, part of the familiar Roosevelt series. However, for seasoned collectors, this particular coin represents a hidden treasure that can fetch an astounding price. The 1985 dime may seem like an ordinary 10-cent piece to the casual observer, but in the world of numismatics, it has a reputation for being far more valuable. The Roosevelt dime, which has been in circulation since 1946, features the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, created by the talented engraver John R. Sinek. Roosevelt, a leader during the Great Depression and World War II, was chosen as the figure for the coin because of his association with the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio. On the reverse, you'll find a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, each symbolizing peace, strength, and unity. These design elements have remained iconic in U.S. currency for decades, and the Roosevelt dime holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. In 1985, the U.S. Mint produced millions of dimes to meet the daily needs of the American public. Most of these coins circulated through commerce, seeing years of wear and tear, but certain examples from that year have emerged as highly desirable to collectors. The reason? It's a combination of rarity, condition, and sometimes even minting errors, which set a few 1985 dimes apart from the rest. These factors make certain 1985 dimes extremely valuable, often fetching prices far above their face value. One of the key elements that determine the value of a 1985 dime is its condition. Over the years, many of the coins minted in 1985 have been used in daily transactions, leaving them with scratches, scuffs, and other signs of wear. But coins that have been preserved in mint condition, those that remain in pristine, uncirculated form, are much rarer. These coins, often graded as MS-67 or higher, can be highly sought after by collectors who are searching for coins that have been preserved as perfectly as possible. A high-grade 1985 dime in excellent condition can fetch a significant price at auction, making it a prized find for any collector. while condition is a major factor in a coin's value, minting errors are another reason why certain 1985 dimes are worth much more than their face value. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in a coin that is different from what was originally intended. These errors can include double strikes, misaligned dies, or even coins with missing features. Such errors are rare and make coins much more desirable to collectors who appreciate the uniqueness of these anomalies. A 1985 dime with a noticeable minting error could command a premium price, depending on the severity and rarity of the error point. One of the most exciting discoveries for collectors is a double-struck coin, where the coin has been struck twice by the die, causing a doubling effect in the design. Other types of errors, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, can also make a coin more valuable, as these imperfections create a coin that is visually different from others. These errors are not only rare, but they also add a layer of uniqueness to the coin, further driving up its value. For the 1985 dime, any coins with these types of minting flaws are highly sought after by numismatists. Another factor contributing to the high value of the 1985 dime is its place in history. The coin was minted during a period of economic change and political transition in the United States. In 1985, the country was under the leadership of President Ronald Reagan, who was overseeing a period of economic growth and shifting global politics. Coins from this era carry with them the weight of that historical context, making them even more significant to collectors who want to own a piece of American history. For numismatists, the 1985 dime is a symbol of this particular moment in time, adding extra value to the coin. Interestingly, the 1985 dime also serves as a reminder of how American coinage has evolved over the years. Since the Roosevelt dime's debut in 1946, the design has remained largely unchanged, providing a sense of consistency in the nation's currency. The 1985 dime stands as a milestone in a long-running tradition of coins that have shaped the financial landscape of the United States. This longevity and enduring design contribute to the 1985 dime's appeal to collectors who view it not just as a coin, but as a historical artifact. As you look at the 1985 dime, it's essential to appreciate the factors that elevate its value. It's not just about how the coin looks on the surface. The value comes from the rarity, the uniqueness of any errors, the grade, and the condition in which it has survived the years. The 1985 dime isn't just another piece of change, it's a representation of American history, and owning one in pristine condition or with a minting error can be the equivalent of owning a rare piece of the past. Now, let's talk about the big reveal, the impressive value of the 1985 dime. While most dimes from 1985 are still worth their face value of 10 cents, certain examples have become incredibly valuable due to their exceptional condition or minting errors. These rare coins can fetch thousands of dollars at auctions, with the most valuable 1985 dimes commanding prices as high as $118,000. This is a testament to how rare and desirable certain examples of the 1985 dime can be, especially when they meet the criteria of being in exceptional condition or displaying unique minting errors. Such a high price is not unheard of in the world of coin collecting, where collectors are constantly searching for the most valuable and rare specimens. The rarity of these coins, combined with their historical significance, makes them a true treasure in the world of numismatics. Finding a 1985 dime in mint condition or with a unique minting error can be an exhilarating experience for any coin collector. For those lucky enough to stumble upon one, the value of the coin can be life-changing, adding a significant amount to their collection, or even their bank account. It's a reminder that even the smallest and seemingly most ordinary pieces of currency can hold hidden value, waiting to be discovered.